Hey everyone, it's Ben. I am here opening a pack, an entire booster box of the original booster set for Yu-Gi-Oh! I was a big player back in the day, so I wanted to kind of record this and record my reactions. Legends of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Very exciting. I'm really excited to see what I get. I'm hoping for a few specific things, but we'll see what we pull out of this box. So with that, let's go ahead and start opening it up. And so back in the day, mangling this box here. Back in the day, I'm gonna use my keys here. I only got to open one full booster box. It was Pharaoh's Servant. I asked for it for Christmas. Really was hoping for a Jinzo with that booster box, and I got it, actually. So it was a very fun time. Open it up like we're selling it. Look at that. Very nice booster box. Okay, so let's start right in here with these packs. I'm gonna set these aside, and we'll focus on one pack at a time. Alrighty, here we go. First pack. Let's start off exciting. Alright. Electro Whip. Two Mouth Dark Ruler. Oh, Stop Defense. A pretty good card. Raigeki, oh my gosh. Wow, this is one of the ones I was hoping for. This card is extremely powerful. Destroys all monsters your opponent controls. Really powerful card. Never got to own this one when I was growing up. This is really amazing. I'll go ahead and let's sleeve this one right up here. Raigeki. Okay. Raigeki, look at that. Haha. Okay. We'll set this one over here for good luck. Keep an eye on it. What else we got in here? Lesser Dragon, Beaver Warrior. Nice. Okay. I got a Stop Defense in here too. Set our rares right there. All right, nice start right from the get-go. Let's keep this good luck rolling here. Alrighty. Let's see, Dissolve Rock, King Fog, and Warrior 1, Tyhone, Gravedigger Ghoul, Dark Gray. Gravedigger Ghoul, okay, banishing monsters. Kind of helpful in the early game, not particularly. There are a lot of rules based on banishing stuff later on, but early on, it was mostly just about denying people from using Monster Reborn on them. So we're opening up our third pack here. Trial of Nightmare, Succubus Knight, Darkfire Dragon. Okay, got our first fusion. Fusion's completely useless unless we pull Polymerization. Kind of hoping for that. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Darkfire Dragon, pretty nice art there. Actually did get Polymerization when I first started collecting. So it's a fun card to have, because there are a lot of fusions in Legends of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. All right, next pack. Another fusion. Metal Dragon. This is a fusion of Lesser Dragon and Steel Ogre Grotto. Number, what, 2? 1, okay. None of which are in this set, but I'm sure I'll be able to pull them in here. All right, I set these aside. Not too bad. Enjoying these pulls. All right, going for an ultra rare in this one. Really hoping for Monster Reborn. That's another one. I mean, it came in all of the starter decks, so I had Monster Reborn, but I always wanted an ultra rare Monster Reborn. Ooh, we have an ultra in this pack. Spoiled it for me for a sec, but we'll see what it is in just a sec. Raise Body Heat, Final Flame. This one's fun. Nice burn card. Left Leg of the Forbidden One. We have a piece of Exodia in here. Let's see. Ruby, Power of Cation. Awesome. All right. It's another set I never fully got. I had a couple of pieces of Exodia when I was collecting. We'll go ahead and sleeve this one. but I never was able to get the full set. So there's my Exodia, my left leg. Good old left leg here. All right, cool. We'll set that aside. Not a bad pull, not a bad pull. Probably not pulling all 5 pieces of Exodia in this one box, but always good to see a piece. Would have hoped for the head if nothing else, but here we go. All right, 2-mouth Dark Ruler, Dissolve Rock, Silver Fang, Silver Bow and Arrow, Goblin Secret Remedy, kind of our anti-burn card here. All right, looks like that's it for this pack. Tripwire Beast and more Petite Dragon. All right, it's a nice little healing card for all the burn you might be taking. Goblin Secret Remedy. I think this was one of the early ones I had as well. So I'm kind of hoping, honestly, as I continue to go through these, yeah, kind of hoping for Monster Reborn. There's another burn card, Sparks. Not very much damage. 200? Yeah, 200, barely anything. Practically not worth putting in the deck. Fusionist, we got another, we're kind of running the gamut. Ooh, we have a super rare Dark Hole. Oh, that's amazing. Getting a lot of monster destruction cards in this pull here. We got Fusionist. We'll set that aside. Put that in our fusion card stack. Dark Hole. It's a pretty good pull. Let's go ahead and sleeve it up here. Dark Hole. Destroys all monsters, so kind of like Regeki, but it affects the whole field. All right, there it is. Dark Hole. Yeah, this one, fun card. Fun card. Still useful. All right, go ahead. Grab our next pack here. Exciting. We're getting some good super rares in this. Only the Exodia piece as far as ultras, but all right, Yami, King Fog, really living that King Fog life over here. Base Fangs. Oh, this is another one I was really hoping for. Pot of Greed. Weirdly enough, it's only a rare, but I never got it when I was growing up. A rare Pot of Greed. This is really exciting. This is one of the ones I was hoping for, even though it's not a particularly rare card. It's nice to have. I actually have a sculpture of Pot of Greed at home. And I think I have a 3D printed one in my office too. So it's very exciting. I'm actually gonna sleeve this one up. Hopefully I'll have enough sleeves for everything. I brought enough for how many foil cards I thought I would get, but I am gonna sleeve up this Pot of Greed. Got a nice stable of spell cards over here. Used to actually be called Magic cards, and then a small trading card game by the name of Magic the Gathering kind of took issue with them having cards in their trading card game called Magic cards. So that was changed eventually to Spell. All right, Tatsu Giant. Oh, we got another. What I'm really surprised by with these fusion, I don't think we've gotten a repeat. I think it's been a different fusion monster each time, which really kind of means I really need that polymerization if I want to be able to create any of these fusion monsters in a game. All right, let's pull another pack. Here we go. Not bad. All right, what do we got here? Succubus Knight. Remove Trap. Not bad. Really only useful for continuous traps. Whereas Dispel is affects any. It can do any magic card. Spirit of the Harp. Not bad. Not bad. Spirit of the Harp. Really good 2,000 defense monster. Can really kind of hold the line, especially in this first set where there really weren't all that many monsters that you could summon that had higher than 2,000 attack, at least without sacrificing another monster for it. All right, got some good cards in here. There's a little bug laser there. Okay, let's take a little look at our rares here while we're take a quick break from opening the packs and take a look at the rares. Oh, I have a whole stack accidentally. Oh, there's Steel Ogre Grotto #1, which was one of our materials for Metal Dragon there. All right, let's sort them up here. Got these are my rares so far. Have 4 fusion monsters, 4 different fusion monsters, which is exciting. 3 spells and 1 regular monster. Here's my fusion monsters. All 4 different. I'm actually really surprised by that. Surprised I haven't gotten any repeats of that. Still not even halfway through this box, which is very exciting. We've already gotten some really good pulls. Excited by Pot of Greed. As well as Regeki. That's a really big one for me. Another healing spell there, Red Medicine. Just coming in anywhere, number 1. We have our first repeat, Gravedigger Ghoul. Which again, not particularly useful card, so not loving that it's my first repeat. Here it is, Gravedigger Ghoul. It's not a terrible card, it's just you really wouldn't need to run more than one of these in a deck if you were going to play it at all. I don't think I would probably play it at all. Because, you know, if you got Dark Hole and you have Regeki, you really don't need to worry too much about someone bringing back their monster anyway, because you can just destroy it again. All right, toss that pack aside there. All right, larvas, that's a beast. It looks like that should be a bug. Monster egg, 600 attack. What's it doing to attack? Staring at you? Reaper the Cards, okay. Flame Manipulator, all right. Reaper the Cards, pretty cool card. Yeah, it's a flip effect monster. It lets you destroy a trap card on the field. Not bad. Has decent defense, not great attack. The main unfortunate thing about the Reaper of the Cards is that it just... The stats would be great if it were a no sacrifice monster, but you have to sacrifice 1 monster to get it. All right, got my big stack of packs over here. Make it rain. All right, halfway through the box. Making our way through here. Not bad pulls so far. Actually working out to about what I would expect. We've got halfway through the box, we got 1 Ultra, 2 Supers. I'm expecting maybe 2 Ultras, 4 Supers, maybe a Secret, if we're lucky. If we were going for a Secret, especially if I don't pull Polymerization, I would rather have Trihorn Dragon, just because it's just a regular monster and doesn't require Polymerization. The other Secret in this set is Gaia the Dragon Champion, which I also wouldn't be able to summon unless I pull Gaia the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon, which I have not pulled either of those so far. We got Sparks and Red Medicine right next to each other. Look at that. Damage, heal, Vile Germs, Fusionist. Oh, we got Flame Swordsman. We have a super rare Flame Swordsman. This Fusionist is a repeat, but Flame Swordsman, very iconic card from the anime. I really like this card. It's a very cool design. For what it takes to summon it, it takes 3 cards to summon this card, and even kind of in this early set, go ahead and sleeve it. Nice Flame Swordsman there. I think I had this one when I was younger as well. Only 1800 attack, so not like a pretty good attack monster for this era, but there were better ones for sure. All right, let's keep on going. I really need that polymerization now. I've got a bunch of fusion monsters and no way to summon them right now. Dissolve Rock, Frenzied Panda, Silver Fang. I don't know how to okay, nope. Metal Dragon. Oh, hey, we were just talking about it. That's great. We have our secret rare Trihorn Dragon. Yeah, this one, nice, pretty, extra shiny secret rare. Pretty good monster here, 2850 attack, 2350 defense. Doesn't require polymerization or anything like that, just 2 monster sacrifice. Never had Trihorn Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon is better, but this one, very pretty. Look at that. Nice. Got our secret rare. Woohoo! Got the one we wanted. Let's keep that good luck rolling. Really got the good hollows on this side of the box, it feels like. Okay. Monster Egg. Larvas. I already see a fusion monster in here, so it's probably our rare. Armail, Turtle Tiger, Flame Ghost. I don't think we had this one yet. I actually really like the art on this one. It's a completely useless card. 1,000 attack for a fusion. That's, I mean, it's better than the 2 monsters that used to fuse it, but whew, not great, not great. There's Flame Manipulator, which we need for Flame Swordsman. Steel Ogre Grotto. Coming back again. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. Here we go. There's my rare. My Flame Ghost here. All right, making our way through these packs. Okay. Throw that off to the side. We got our hollows, our stack of hollows here. It's getting a little messy. 2-Mouth Dark Ruler, Trial of Nightmare, Fire Yaru, M Warrior number 1. What do we got here? Arm Ninja. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good. This is kind of like the spell version of Reaper of the Cards, but you can just set it face down and you don't have to pay anything to summon it, which is great. Doesn't have anything in the way of attack or defense, but you don't need it because you're going to be using it for getting rid of a spell card instead. So that's very helpful. Alrighty, we'll set that one there. Much better rare there. Definitely rather have that than more fusion monsters for sure. Alright. Dark World Thorns. Okay. Yami, Hard Armor, High Hone. What do we got? Oh, it's a normal monster of some kind. Another Spirit of the Harp. Oh my god! Whoa! It's an ultra rare monster reborn! I am just calling the hits this time out. I got my ultra rare monster reborn. That's so exciting. Okay, we're gonna set Spirit of the Harp. You're fine. I already have a copy of you. I extra need to sleeve this monster reborn here. Go ahead and get this in here. I've wanted these since I originally started. Wow. This card is banned now because it's that powerful. Just play it and you special summon a card out of your graveyard. Very nice. Like I said, there were common versions of this in the starter decks that were out at the time. So I had like the non-shiny, non-ultra rare version of it. There it is again. But I'm super excited to finally have the ultra rare version of this. Let me just kind of, I'm gonna go in here and kind of rearrange my cards a little bit. Here, got my ultra rare monster reborn. I got my Trihorn Dragon. I got my Pot of Greed. Got my Regeki. These were the cards, believe it or not, I was really hoping for. So it's super exciting that I managed to pull all 4 of these. So exciting. I am thrilled. Okay, so we're gonna just set these out here. Those other 4, very good still. Put my 2 Spirit of the Harps together. But yeah, look at that. So exciting. Monster Reborn and Regeki especially. Never had these cards. Was so jealous of everyone that had them. So really cool to be able to open these 25th anniversary packs and be able to pull them now. All right, let's open this up here. Keep it going. Maybe we can get polymerization. If I'm just able to call it like this. Mystical Sheep number 2. Is there a Mystical Sheep number 1? Terror the Terrible. Gravedigger Ghoul. We're going for a 3rd Gravedigger Ghoul. That's fun. I'm gonna set this aside. Perfect. Keep it going. Red Medicine, Armiel, Fusionist, look at that. Okay. Yeah, oh, Celtic Guardian, I almost didn't see you in there, bud. Yeah, that is a very iconic card. I can understand from an anime perspective why this one would be super rare. But yeah, it's kind of a standard 1400 attack monster, nothing too special. But yeah, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and set that one aside. I am out of sleeves. That might be my last holo here, but we will see. Maybe the fates will smile upon me yet again. Maybe I can get a polymerization for all these fusion monsters. All right, Monster Egg, Larvas. I can't believe Larvas is not an insect. Dragon Capture Dar, really good for dealing with Blue Eyes White Dragon. Who was probably the strongest monster at the time when this set originally came out. So Dragon Capture Jar, yeah. Continuous Trap basically prevents dragons from attacking. I think doesn't it move it into defense yet? It moves them into defense position as well, which leaves them kind of in the realm of being able to be defeated by the Dark Magician as well. There's another very iconic card here. Alrighty. Umi, remove trap. Hard armor. Hain. Another really good card. This one sends a monster back up to someone's hand. Especially for those monsters that you need to sacrifice to summon. Really good. Can kind of get something off the field and make it less dangerous to you. Okay, Rain Temperature, Yami. Got a lot of Yamis in here. Fire Yaru, Misaki, Giant Soldier of Stone. So that's another one of those 2000 defense monsters. This one maybe a little bit more iconic, used in the anime a lot. Very good. Got a little bit of an attack too, so it's 1300 attack. Not bad, just 100 shy of Celtic Guardian, which is a super rare. All right, second to last pack. Tapping it for good luck. Let's open it up. Toss that aside. Terra the Terrible. Skull Servant. One of the weakest monsters in the game. 300 attack, 200 defense. Can be used to summon that Flame Ghost. Oh, look at that. Flame Ghost. Yep. Skull Servant, Dissolve Rock. Did I get both of those in here? Maybe. Let's see. No. But I'm pretty sure I found a Dissolve Rock earlier on. So I got a couple of Flame Ghosts in here. Useless, but you know. All right, last pack. Let's hope for something good. Maybe one more super, one more ultra. I would take it. I think based on the numbers that normally come in these boxes, I am done getting holos, but we can always hope, right? All right. Got Sparks, Frenzied Panda, Laser Cannon, Petite Angel. My last one is a trap, it looks like. Two-pronged attack, not bad actually. If you have a monster advantage against somebody else, you can sacrifice two of yours and get rid of one of theirs. Not bad. And that's it. That's my last pack. Looks like that is all I've been able to pull. Some very exciting pulls in here. Let me gather everything together real quick. Go for one last viewing here. So we got a bunch of rares here. Here's my stack of rares. Flame Ghost, Hain, Dragon Capture Dar, Fusionist, Gravedigger Ghoul, Armed Ninja, Flame Ghost, Metal Dragon, Fusionist, Reaper of the Cards, Gravedigger Ghoul, Carbonella Wire, Fusionist, Metal Dragon, Darkfire Dragon, Goblin Secret Remedy, Gravedigger Ghoul, Stop Defense, also that's a very good one. Giant Soldier of Stone, and two Spirits of the Harp. Moving on to my holos, let me pull them up here. Got, I think, almost exactly as many as I would expect out of a box. Pull these up here. Hold them up for the main camera. Here they all are in all of their glory. Dark Hole, had that one. Dark Hole and Flame Swordsman, I had those in the past. Left Leg of the Forbidden One. Again, great set. I love Exodia, but I this is 1 piece out of 5, so not much use to me right now. Celtic Guardian, very iconic. Love that. Pot of Greed, super excited. This is just a rare, but I love having it. It's actually the official rare, not just the common that came in the starter deck. Regeki, I straight up just never had this card. It's just a free kind of kill all your opponent's monsters. Really great Regeki. I love Regeki. Monster Reborn, I think this was probably my most wanted card from this set, so I am psyched that I got it. I had the common version that was in the starter decks before, but obviously having the shiny one is so much more fun. And Trihorn Dragon, definitely my preferred secret rare, especially considering I did not pull Polymerization. So yeah, got some great pulls. This box is empty. I have so many empty packs. And make it rain. Thank you for joining me. And if folks want to see another pack opening, I can do Metal Raiders or something like that. That would be really fun. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.